Hi there YouTube friends, 안녕하세요. In today's video, we're going to be making my take on another British classic recipe, Coronation Chicken. This was created back in 1953, I believe, for the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, and hence where this recipe got its name from. It's a combination of chicken mixed with a very simple curry mayo sauce. And in fact, as you've seen in today's thumbnail, I'm going to be sharing with you two of my favorite ways to serve this Coronation Chicken. It's simple to make. I think you're going to enjoy this delicious recipe, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Auntie A's Kitchen, where I love to share with you simple and delicious recipes that you can then cook and share with your family and friends. So thanks for watching, let's get cooking.
Season some chicken breasts with salt and pepper, then place them in the oven. You could also use roast chicken or poach some chicken with a bay leaf and some fresh herbs as done in the original recipe. After 20 to 30 minutes, your chicken will be nice and juicy inside. Just set it aside to cool. To make our simple and delicious sauce, start by heating up some curry powder for a minute or so, and this will help to remove its bitter taste. Usually I like to make my own mayonnaise, but I didn't have any on hand today, so I used some shop-bought regular mayo. In the original recipe, whipped cream is then added to this, but I like to use yogurt as this is a little healthier. All of the ingredients and measurements that I'm using today can be found in the link in the description below. Mix your yogurt and mayonnaise together, then add your other ingredients, the curry powder and 2 big spoons of simple to make homemade mango chutney. Apricots are used and cooked down with red wine, onions, tomato paste in the original recipe, but apricots are not easy to find where I live, so I find that using mango chutney brings the same sweetness, and if like me you make your mango chutney the day before, it makes this recipe even faster to prepare. Once your chicken is cooled down, cut it up, and my tip for you would be to place it into a separate bowl. It's easier to add spoons of coronation dressing as needed, rather than placing the chicken into the sauce and finding out that you have too much sauce. Nothing goes to waste, and you will see me use the leftover coronation dressing in the next recipe in the second part of this video. Because we are making a sandwich, I don't want it to be dry, so I add an extra spoon of dressing and then get this all mixed in. I personally think a dark leaf salad complements the sweetness of the Coronation Chicken best, so make sure to wash and dry your salad off well. At the end of the day, you can use any regular sliced bread, but my personal preference is to use a bread with a nice crust. I noticed that I've missed out putting in one of the ingredients, so I quickly roll, cut up and squeeze the juice of half a lemon and add a little bit more pepper, and then it's ready to use. The final thing to do is to assemble your sandwich, a layer of salad, then a generous topping of Coronation Chicken, which is the star of the show. At the end of the day, you can custom this Coronation Chicken in many different ways. You could make it more spicy, some people like to add raisins, or even some cut up celery. Another optional extra for a bit of crunch is to add some roasted almond flakes, or as I'm doing, a few chopped up almonds. So here we have my take on the British classic, a Coronation Chicken sandwich, and it's delicious. For this second recipe, cook up your chicken in exactly the same way, and while it's cooking, cut up a few cloves of garlic and about a tablespoon of ginger. Many people overcook Brussels sprouts by boiling them, but I'm going to show you my family's way to cook them, and this way they are absolutely delicious. Cut the ends of your Brussels sprouts and remove any old leaves, then slice them up and place them into a bowl with a handful of garden peas. For a little bit of added extra heat, I like to add a few red pepper flakes. We love eating couscous, and we get this from iHerb, and it's not only healthy but fast to prepare. Measure out your couscous into a bowl, then measure out some water or vegetable stock into a pan and bring to a simmer. Into your wok or pan, throw in your Brussels sprouts and peas with the garlic, ginger and red pepper flakes that you cut up earlier, stir it all together and cook on a medium heat. As your water or vegetable stock begins to simmer, add a knob of butter, then your couscous. Stir this together until the butter melts, then turn off the heat and place a lid on your pan. And just leave it while you finish cooking your Brussels sprouts and peas. After 5 minutes, remove the lid and give your couscous a good stir, add some salt and pepper, and it's ready to serve. The final thing to do is to put this dish together. We had some leftover coronation dressing from the sandwich recipe earlier, so I add the cut up chicken and give this a good mix. Next, add your delicious vegetables and mix this into your Coronation Chicken, and then you're ready to plate up. Coronation Chicken mixed with Brussels sprouts and peas and served with couscous is another great way to serve this British classic recipe. I hope you enjoyed today's recipes, and I look forward to seeing you next week. God bless. Chop or cam that